Честь покутута Криста Кренко. Jak Oscar.
Yes, I bet you have.
How's it rolling, Rebels? Welcome back to the Cantina Corner, where we discuss all things Star Wars and sci-fi. And today, we're going to talk about FixItInPost's amazing reimagining of Scene 38 from Star Wars A New Hope. But before that, please like, share, subscribe to our channel and to our Facebook page. We really appreciate all the help. Now, as you know, at the Cantina Corner, we got to have a drink. I'm wrapping up this cream soda right now. Almost done. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the FixItInPost scene, or reimagining of Scene 38. Visually, very well done. Incredible work. The way that they blended both the original footage and their own footage and just the CGI. I mean, yeah, sure, at certain points you can tell it's CGI and all that, but that's not really important, okay? I'm assuming this is a pretty small company. But that's not important. It's well done. It's well choreographed. You gotta give these guys a lot of credit for what they did. Now, I'm not saying that we should, pull a 1997 special edition version, go back and take the original scene out and put this one in. I'm not saying that. I can just appreciate it for what it is. But here's what I love most about it, okay? Whoever made this truly understands the power and the deeper meaning of that fight scene. Now, listen to this, okay? Back in 77, when that movie first came out, when A New Hope first came out, okay? None of us knew the true story. None of us knew the true meaning behind that scene. We just thought, okay, Kenobi's going to go off and kill Vader because, Vader's the bad guy, Kenobi's the good guy. But really, when you think about it, even at that time, truly the deeper meaning behind that scene was Kenobi was on a story of redemption. It was on the road to redemption. Look back at this. At that time, the story was Kenobi trained Vader. Vader betrayed everyone, killed Anakin, who was Kenobi's best friend at the time, and then killed all the other Jedi. So, which is eventually was the original, ended up being the real story. Just at the time we didn't know that Vader was, Anakin and, Luke's father. But even at that time, that whole scene is Kenobi's redemption. He's not just on this mission because he's the good guy and he has to do good things. No, he's there to redeem his soul. He trained the most vicious, psychotic, most murderous human being in the galaxy who killed all the other Jedi, therefore pretty much making Kenobi's friends extinct. He is the last of his kind, and technically speaking, he's holding that blame. That technically speaking it's not really on him, but he's holding it on himself. He's at fault for this. He trained the man who killed all the Jedi. He's alone now because of that. And this man also killed Anakin, who was his friend. So that scene isn't just simply Kenobi doing the stoic, noble thing. That's Kenobi redeeming his soul. Kind of righting the wrong that he was part of. That's what made that scene so powerful. And for Vader at the time, he was just a bitter, jealous, angry, hate-filled, egotistical, hateful creature that's just trying to kill Kenobi because he can. Because he wants to kill off the Jedi because he's just filled with hatred. He's just evil. And then later, as time goes on, as we finished up the original series and the prequels come, now we look back and realize that Vader is trying to kill Kenobi because he still feels betrayed. This was to him, Vader or Anakin, Kenobi betrayed him. So this is his revenge against Kenobi for what Kenobi did to him, at least in his mind, turning Padme against him. Padme's death is on Kenobi, at least in Vader's mind it is. Kenobi's at fault for Padme's death. And of course, Kenobi's also at fault for what happened to Anakin, leave him there to die. So, for Vader, this is like an ego trip to him. He even says, your powers are weak, old man. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. He's just getting egotistical, and now he's finally showing to Kenobi and saying, ha, I'm better than you. I've always been better than you. And now I'm going to prove it to you after all these years. But Kenobi, this is his way of trying to redeem his mistake. And also, in a way, trying to finish the job that he didn't do all those years ago when he left Anakin to die. Now what he's doing is basically trying to put his friend to rest. And yes, he's avenging the death of all of his friends. He's avenging his own soul for, partly creating Vader and turning him into what he is, but also finally putting his friend to rest. And that's why I love what these guys did at FixItInPost when they bring back the dialogue from episode 3, when you can hear Anakin say, I hate you. And then you can hear Kenobi say, Anakin, I loved you, you were my brother. There's a lot of pain between these two men. You know, Vader's driven by hatred, and Kenobi's driven by his need to just, you know, not only ease the pain in his own soul, but ease the pain in his friend's soul, Anakin. And that little bit of dialogue that they brought back really gave that scene a lot more depth. I mean, if they had not brought that back, it just would have been a cool action scene. Like, oh, hey, look how cool choreography and all that jazz. But though that little bit of voiceover gave that scene so much more depth, and the guys who made this, they truly know the meaning behind that scene. It isn't just simply good guy versus bad guy, they fight. No. These are two men, former friends, practically brothers, now finally, after all these years, finishing what they should have finished years ago. They're finishing the job. For Vader and Anakin, it's revenge and finally overcoming his master, really feeding into his ego and his desire for power and hatred. Okay, this is hatred that is driving him to finally finish off Kenobi. And for Kenobi, this is him redeeming his soul for creating this, for partly in some way creating this monster, and also he's trying to finally ease his friend, so put his friend's soul to rest, free his friend of this anger and this hatred. So Kenobi's on a very, very spiritual, and I guess you could say, I don't want to say metaphorical, he's kind of on his own hero's journey. He's on his journey of redemption. And for Vader, this is finally, I guess you could say, sealing the deal on his power. And that little bit of voiceover really brings it all home. So I got to give it to Fix It in Post. You guys did an amazing job. Love it. Keep up the great work. Can't wait to see what you guys do next. But until then, everyone, tell me what you think in the comment section below. But again, like, share, subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. We're always posting funny memes and all that. But until then, to all you rebels, may the Force be with you.
Česko kultura Krista Krenko. Jak Oscar.
Yes, I bet you have.